everybody, it's Marty Stowe. I'm very excited to be here with Paul Altavena, one of the co-founders of ConnectPay, a national payroll service provider, and also leading M&A acquirer of payroll companies around the country. Paul, always great to see you. So tell me a little bit about ConnectPay and some of the M&A activity you guys have been up to over the last 5 or so years.
Thanks, Marty. I appreciate that. Here at ConnectPay, we're dedicated to servicing the small business community. We're dedicated to being a trusted partner to that community and helping them to be that much more successful. It's our mission to empower those businesses by providing unparalleled payroll services and solutions. We accomplish that very much through a strong core values culture, our proprietary software platform, and a network of local trusted small business advisors. In my role with the M&A team, we've successfully acquired and converted 33 payroll companies over the last 5 years. Our growth has exceeded 35% annually, and we currently have 11 offices nationwide servicing over 10,000 clients.
Incredible. 33 acquisitions, that's huge. So, over the course of the years with 33 acquisitions, you've probably seen different trends and shifts. So what's the current market like out there for acquisitions of payroll service providers around the country?
Well, the market is excellent, Marty. And really the trends that we can point to driving consolidation in the industry right now are really three factors. The first being demographics. Demographically, what's happening out there is the baby boom generation is becoming mindful of the clock and are beginning to retire. So that is beginning to impact the amount of businesses that are now considering a transition. Second, the rapid evolution in technology and that movement increasing creating a much more competitive climate is also fueling much of the consolidation. Providing that technology to the overwhelming majority of licensees out in the market space is becoming that much more challenging for many of the licensors. It's becoming much, much more expensive to develop, and that impact is also driving many of the licensees in the industry to consider what options are available to them, what alternatives from a technology point of view. And the third is the increasing compliance and regulation that is beginning to impact small businesses generally, and specifically the industry. There are many factors that you can point to from a regulation point of view, whether it be legislative for small business that must meet administrative requirements, or directly within our industry, the impact of that potentially on money movement that we're going to experience will certainly get people thinking more and more about transitioning their business.
So Paul, as a facilitator for Varker's payroll peer advisory groups, how are you preparing the CEOs, since you facilitate the CEO group, how are you preparing the CEOs for possibly the eventual selling of their companies or eventual exit for these CEOs of the payroll companies?
Well, Marty, the experience of working with a number of companies through a discovery process has really helped me to apply many of the proven strategies that will lead a seller to a successful transition. One example is in helping the CEO begin to define and track key performance indicators of their business. Many sellers fail to do that. They don't recognize some of the very important aspects of their business that would help them to manage their business. Sharing some of these metrics in the CEO peer group provides a measurement for benchmarking as well. And that helps everybody within the group. But my job as a Varker's facilitator is really easy. I help the group bring to the surface much of the knowledge and experience that crystallizes a plan that works for their individual needs. Much of this information and experience is really buried within them. The group brings a great insight and focus as we address sometimes complex issues. It's a really open and trusting environment. I help them to recognize the core values that will impact their decisions for both short-term and long-term strategies, and help them to create the greatest value to not only their business, but their stakeholders that are involved in their business as well. Varkers is an incredibly wonderful environment that fosters a sharing mindset that, quite frankly, all participants benefit, including me as a facilitator.
Wonderful, wonderful. Paul, well, so great to talk to you today. So if anybody has any questions about the M&A world of payroll, or possibly wants to get in contact with you, if they're interested in talking to you further about M&A activity, Paul, what's the best email address to get a hold of you at Connect Pay?
Very simply, P. Altavena, Paltavena at connectpayusa.com.
Great. So great to see you again, Paul. Best of luck there. And thank you for your time today.
Thanks,
Bye-bye, Paul.
Marty.
We'll see you later.
Take care.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.